Fairytale. Two greedy little bears. On the other side of the glass mountains, beyond the silk meadow, there was a deep, dark forest where no man had set foot before. In the very heart of this dense forest, there lived an old she-bear. She had 2 sons. When the cubs grew up, they decided to go around the world in search of happiness. First, they came to their mother and, as is proper, said goodbye to her. The old she-bear hugged her sons and asked them never to part with each other. The cubs promised to do as their mother asked and set off on their journey. They walked and walked. They walked one day and then another day. And then the time came when they ran out of food. The cubs were very hungry. They walked sadly side by side. "Oh, brother, I'm so hungry," the younger one complained. "And I'm hungry too," said the older one. The cubs kept walking and walking through the forest, when suddenly they found a big round head of cheese. They wanted to divide it equally, but couldn't manage. And then greed got the better of them. Each one was afraid that the other would get more. They argued, growled, and almost got into a fight. Then suddenly, a fox heard their arguments and came up to them. "What are you youngsters arguing about?" asked the fox. The cubs told the fox about their problem. "Kids, do you remember what the cubs found in the forest? A tub of honey? A basket of berries? Or a head of cheese?" You're excellent listeners. Good for you. Of course, a head of cheese. Subscribe to our channel. There are many more fairy tales waiting for you. The fox smiled slyly and said, "That's no problem. Let me divide the cheese equally for you." "Who's younger? Who's older? It makes no difference to me." "That would be super." The cubs cheerfully thanked the fox. "Divide it." The fox took the cheese and broke it in 2. But she split the head in such a way that one piece was bigger than the other. The cub shouted, "Oh, you divided it wrong! This piece is bigger!" The fox reassured them. "Take it easy, youngsters. It's no big deal. I'll take care of it." She took a bite out of the larger piece and swallowed it. Now the smaller piece became the larger piece. "That's uneven too," the cubs protested. All right, chill out," she said. "I know what I'm doing." And she took another bite from the larger piece. Now the larger piece became the smaller again. "That's uneven too," the cub shouted. "Be patient," said the fox, turning her tongue with difficulty, since her mouth was full of yummy cheese. Just a little more, and everything will be equal." The fox continued dividing the cheese, and the cubs just moved their black noses back and forth, from the larger piece to the smaller one, from the smaller one to the larger one. Until the fox had eaten her fill, she kept dividing and dividing. Finally, the pieces were even, but there was hardly any cheese left for the cubs. Only 2 tiny pieces remained. "Well," said the fox, "although the pieces are small, at least they are even. Bon appetit, cubs." And wagging her tail, she ran off. So you see, my little friends, what happens to those who are greedy. Remember, greed is not a good quality, especially if it concerns your brothers, sisters, or close friends. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and don't miss our new fairy tales.